Most UK small business owners think they understand their business model. But do you really know where value is created? Where is the margin lost? And what drives profit? Many SMEs treat the business model canvas as a poster, something to fill once for a bank or investor. But a business model isn't descriptive, it's diagnostic. If you don't map revenue flows, cost drivers, and margin pressures, you are making decisions blind. In this Excel template that I have created, I will walk you through each action. For example, in table 1 and sheet 1, we have misunderstandings. In column A, we have problem or misunderstanding. And an example of this is ignoring cost drivers. In column B, we have impact, which can relate to the profitability being unstable. And then in column C, a real UK SME example could be not tracking recurring software subscriptions. All business activity follows a simple system: input, process, output, and then decision. Let's begin with inputs. Inputs are what business relies on to deliver value. For example, key resources, partners, segments. The first tip I want to point out here is to use drop downs for input type, as I've used here for staff, software, suppliers, etc. Another tip I would like to make in the sheet is that you can highlight the high cost items, say for example more than £50,000, as I did with the cost of 3 full-time accountants. Let's move on to step 2. And in step 2, we find the process, which includes things like activities, channels, relationships. Process is how you deliver value. An example would be something under activity shown as sales calls. And who is responsible? The sales team. And then the cost of this will be £10,000. The output shows signed contracts, and where the risk will then in turn be set as medium. So my tip for this sheet will be that I've used some formulas for total process costs. And then on the side here, you will see a pie chart for a visual overview of the activity and cost involved. Any change to the cost will automatically update the chart. In step 3, we'll review the output sheet. Outputs are revenue, costs, and contribution margin. This is where most SMEs focus, but it should come after mapping input and process. The formula for contribution margin is equal to revenue minus or less variable cost, with an example shown here in the sheet. These formulas are included in this Excel template. You can get this template in the link below, and it will include all the sheets, the automated chart, and the scenario planning. The links are below. Decision mapping allows you to see where to act and focus your effort. In step 4, we'll cover the decision sheet. It covers the area, question, impact, and we'll have a note section as well. Looking at the decision area, we'll see, for example, cost optimization. And then the question focuses on which activity drives highest cost. The impact or action will then be streamlining delivery. Remember that this pay template has all the sheets available to edit for your convenience. Grab it below. Most SMEs focus on revenue growth, but revenue is an output, not strategy. Without understanding structure, more revenue just magnifies weakness. In this sheet, we'll have some examples of common mistakes and how to think critically. But before I go through the sheet with you, you can download the free UK business model structure map in the description below. One example of a mistake is only focusing on revenue, but the correct thinking should be focusing on structural profitability, which includes example like revenue grows or margin shrinks if a supplier costs rises. But why does all of this matter? As for cost control, which you identify where margin leaks occur. For compliance, to map regulatory costs like VAT, payroll licenses. Decision speed, quick insights from dashboards. Strategic clarity, know which segments and activities matter. Business stability, visual risk points reduce dependency on founders. A business model is not just a diagram, it's a financial structure, a control system, a decision engine. Download the free UK business model financial map to try it yourself, or upgrade to the paid Excel template for an automated chart and scenario planning. Links are below. Thank you for watching.